watch the Future Game Show a little bit, see some trailers. I'm not really gonna skip all the BS.
With our very first world premiere.
What up, man? What up, Dill?
Zafar, pull up NavTech.
Just a sec. Got it.
Taki, we gonna find out about your Kopang right quick, okay?
Just wanted to bring justice. Stuck his neck out for us.
Is this The Expanse?
Get him out alive.
We've got big enough guns to make justice, all right?
Oh, Michael. To a man with a hammer, just about everything looks like a nail.
Aim for show. Time to say, oh yeah, with our hammer.
Bro.
Missile range in 1 minute.
No, come on, dude.
Brace yourself. We're going for a spin.
This is The Expanse. What, dude? They're making a game? Bro. Dude.
Zafar, did you get a signal?
After the large haul down this corridor, they shut down this part of the facility.
It is! I can hear the music!
Let's deal with those guys first.
Dude, this is gonna be amazing. The grab boots, dude.
Loda. They never look up.
Beltaloda.
Zafar, you were right. They shut down this.
Now, who are they with? Is this Mars or Earth?
The bird up high shall be thine eye.
Because I guess... Are they the Belters?
Here.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Hey, buddy.
It is! Alright, so I love The Expanse. I literally have a poster on my fucking wall. I think it might be the best sci-fi show ever made, and if they stick to what they did in the show, this could be the best sci-fi game ever made. And it kind of looks it. They're the first space show, or just anything that has to do with space in general, where they actually handled gravity in the correct way.
What a way to start
And acceleration
the show.
and all that
The Expanse
shit.
Osiris Reborn is an action RPG
Oh, man.
crafted in Unreal Engine
Makes me
5,
tear up a little
where
bit.
you can immerse yourself in the universe of the beloved TV series. Make sure it's on your wish lists.
Recommend the
Pretty
show.
awesome. And we're treating you to another world premiere right now and swapping sci-fi for fantasy in the process. So let's take a look.
And I will be skipping stupid shit.
I used to swear by my father's oath to protect the wards is to protect our people, and if it claims
That's a cool
our
image.
lives, what's one life lost for the sake of the many?
And now, what do you swear by today?
The only one that matters is my brother, and I will kill the people who
I do like it when games know that they're a game and they can use that to their advantage. Do some weird suspense, like weird physics, and suspend disbelief. It's like Mario 64 slide down the ice.
Rin, take my hand. Rin!
I
pestilence must be purged.
It's okay. It looks a little clunky. I get what they're going for. It's like
Father was right about one thing.
it's like the new God of War games. It's you, and then you kind of have like a partner.
And should we fail, it may spell another end.
Is this original or Echoes of the End? This summer. Maybe they gotta spend a little more money on advertising.
Reveal Echoes of the End, a narrative-driven fantasy adventure coming later this year.
But the fun doesn't stop there. Here's another world premiere.
It's important to note that this is your very first look at the game, but from what I can tell, there's evil residing in these woods.
Cringe. Scary Asian game. I don't know if I'll ever be playing this. This shit's so fucking terrifying. Oh, great. If you don't have any memory, how do you know it's a forest? Eh? Eh? Remember. Please tell me that wasn't just it. What the fuck, dude? Is it one dude?
An isolated cabin in the woods. What could possibly go wrong? That was your first look at Whispers in the Fog.
That wasn't even good enough to be a tech demo.
Extremely talented solo developer. Be sure to give it a wish list if you like what you see.
And next up, we've got a trailer for an open world action RPG.
It's cool that he's doing it by himself, but like, don't show it yet.
Let's check it out.
Looks cool. Graphics. I'm always a fan of the cell shading. Anime style. Escanor. And they didn't show him.
The 7 Deadly Sins Origin is coming soon to PC and PS5, but you can pre-register now at 7origin.netmarble.com.
Okay, it's time to learn about what's coming in Season 7 of free-to-play destructo shooter, The Finals. Let's take a look.
Oh, I might be skipping this.
About hurdling, a shepherd simulator with a whole lot of soul. Let's find out when you can get your hands on it.
Skip.
Lumber and Death. This game is helmed by Corey Davis of Spec Ops, The Line, and Robin Fink of 9 Inch Nails.
Oh, let's take a closer look then.
Watching.
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep.
Blumhouse is sick, dude. I'm in.
Come along. This way.
Talk about sense of disbelief.
You're not ignoring me now, dear, are you? This is all perfectly natural.
I am awake!
Resisting the inevitable comes at a cost.
It's pretty cool, whatever it is.
Give me your idea.
Sleep awake. That's dope. Maybe it has to do with you staying awake for so
Sleep
long we
Awake
start
is
hallucinating.
coming soon, so drop it on your wish lists.
We've got a developer presentation
entering
for
a
Eric
world
Sohn,
of
The Stolen
hallucinations.
Dream up next. It's a cinematic isometric stealth game set in the year 1900.
Oh, isn't that the year you were born?
I am a few months younger than you, Laura.
I don't think so.
She looks older.
No.
A lot older.
I must find her
He's all I've got.
before he does.
Eric's Home is a game set in kind of a fantasy version of the early 1900s, and it has a Scandinavian theme style to it. I would describe it as a stealth puzzle game with a very strong emphasis on story, where you play up to 3 playable
Stalker series. Here's the latest trailer for The Explorator.
Might be skipping. Might be skipping. Skipping for sure. Oh god. Are those all the good games? Oh shit, Titan Quest 2?
The whole story. Tell us about hope.
Titan Quest 2
didn't I see
is
this already?
kind of your Diablo-esque action RPG, but it's set in ancient Greek mythology. You really can immerse yourself in what you associate Greece with. You'll be fighting these mythological monsters. Some of
talking
which
about
we
the
came
trailer.
up with
Yeah, this
ourselves,
trailer's
some
old.
of which are from Titan Quest 1. Greek mythology also has become very much part of pop culture in the last 2 decades. Some other games have had great success with this, and we thought that we have this great IP on our hands, why not use it? In Titan Quest 2, you'll be playing as a rather unknown hero character. You're not really a hero yet. You're honestly just training to be a capable fighter. You have a master called Aristano. She's from Sparta.
Titan Quest 1 was
a
awesome.
priestess of Nemesis, as you'll find out later. You will build up your own worth over time as you prove yourself in front of the gods. Gameplay-wise, Titan Quest 2 is very much a classic ARPG. But we've got our own twists in there with like the mastery system, for example, where you merge 2 masteries into one instead of just being
actual
classes.
gameplay
so
instead
you have
of
to
just
find these little entanglements
holding
that you can have
attack
between
on
the
an
two
enemy
masteries,
and
these
killing them
synergies,
faster than they can
and
kill
make the
you.
best use of them possible. From there, you can take your character in multiple directions. The mixed classes is something we support quite a lot, actually. But the core fantasy stuff, just a tanky warrior, of course you're going to have that. You can take your character in many directions, and choice is at the core of our game. Your abilities will be modifiable, so each of them has like these several modifier choices that you can equip into your skill. This is our little innovation in this space. We are not going to be doing any microtransactions in this game because we don't believe in that form of
No microtransactions
monetization in general. We will be doing traditional
already a
DLCs,
fan.
however. So after the 1.0
Traditional
launch,
DLCs, I'm
we'll
fine
be
because
putting
that's actual
out,
content.
larger DLC packs, which will include additional chapters, so more content in general, bosses, creatures, areas, and masteries, of course. So Titan Quest 2 will be coming to Steam Early Access very soon. You can wishlist it now already. And we're looking for a summer timeline for this. And then later, the other platforms.
Summer what? This year? Doesn't say.
Titan Quest 2 is coming soon, and you can wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Games Store.
Wait, legendary actor Yui Lowenthal?
The Spider-Man to my MJ? What are you doing here?
Hey guys. Hey man. I was just, wandering the sound stages, taking in the sights and
I get
smells,
people need
and
jobs,
then
but
I heard you
do we
guys
have to do this
making
cringe
all these video
shit?
games out here, and I thought I'd join in.
Okay, well, I mean, since you're already here, why don't you take the next trailer?
Like, just...
I mean, if that's okay with you
Remember
guys,
on G4 there was a show just called Game Trailers? There was a girl in the beginning who said, here are the game trailers, and then the whole rest of the show was just
This one's a follow-up to a
trailers.
beloved puzzle adventure that launched back in 2020.
Like, that's all I want.
I have seen things that should be forgotten.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
I've tried to escape my past.
These little in-betweens are about 15 seconds, but they're about 10 seconds too long.
Death and madness. But the world is changing. Some now search for answers in the far reaches of the world.
I gotta wake
For
up.
Shocking secrets and dizzying marvels. For there lies upon this world of man.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm ever gonna play this game.
And incredible shadow out of time.
Call of the Elder Gods, starring yours truly, is a Lovecraftian narrative puzzle adventure coming soon to PC and consoles. So get it on your wish lists ASAP.
All right, get
So you weren't just wandering the lot then?
I mean, I was, but then, it's called marketing, Matt.
Yeah, Matt. Classic marketing.
Classic.
Anyway.
All right, catch you later.
Bye,
I gotta
Yuri.
wander.
Hell yeah, thanks for coming, man. Bye. See you, bye. Okay, so while I go make sure there's no other voice actors hiding on set, we'll throw it out to some back-to-back trailers.
I'll stay here.
Free bio course. How hard could it be?
New VR?
Hard.
We found paradise.
We got company. Who won? Let's haul ass.
The Ascendant.
Capture the flag.
I like the style. I don't know.
Welcome to Veil of the Witch, a turn-based tactical RPG
Skip!
with a roguelite twist.
Skip! Skip.
Can anyone hear me?
Dispatch to Unit 1. There's an ongoing fire.
Unit 1 to dispatch. Copy. Supply line ready.
Break that door open!
Let me get that sturdy Halligan first.
In affairs, you will ensure everything is as it should be for the hero's arrival.
Inside this cave, you'll find a necromancer who, according to our reports, is a complete and utter embarrassment to the story.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm only gonna be alive for
Fantastical and arcane
I don't know.
affairs today.
a certain amount of time, and I don't feel like putting my
That's
time
one for the
into
critters.
stuff like that.
The Bureau of Fantastical and Arcane Affairs is coming later this year.
And now for something completely different. This one's for the fans of shooters, anime, and Y2K aesthetics.
That's me.
Here we go.
CP Games Spacebound Survival MMO.
Eve Frontier.
E-Frontier is an invitation for everyone that have had the idea in their brain to make a game.
I love the
often the
visuals.
best way to make a game is to start and modify an existing game. We have now created an
You wanna suck
MMO
me in? Give me a
server-side
space
modding
game.
platform, and we offer an invitation to you to come and build with us. You can build tools, you can build worlds, you can do so many things. And this is a great way to start your game development adventure by sort of playing around in the amazing survival space horror sandbox we have created. When we made Dune Online, we very much wanted to make a sandbox experience where most of the things and the infrastructure in the game would actually be built by players. But we did build quite a bit of it ourselves. Seeing what emerged from Eve, especially when it comes to the third-party development ecosystem, we could actually give a lot more agency to players to literally build the world. So as we go through this process of stripping down to a survival game, we are, on the other hand, building up an amazing modding platform. Basically, what E-Frontier enables third-party developers is to mod the actual server, creating additional software that both read and writes the world state. And that, I think, will enable something truly astounding that has never been seen before. But this is very much inspired by the third-party ecosystem that is developed around EVE Online. We are basically supercharging that.
I haven't played
with
EVE
the smart
Online. I've always
assemblies
wanted to, but I heard it was
and the
kinda
modding platform were built into Frontier.
predatory.
And what we have seen so far in our various hackathons and events, and what we've just seen in the sort of builder community overall, absolutely delivers on that vision in spades.
Founder access for eFrontier is available now, and you can head to efrontier.com to jump in and find out more. What's up next, Laura?
We have a brand new trailer for Formula Legends, an arcade racing game that covers the history of motorsport.
I like racing. It's cute. Honestly, that looks kind of cool. I would love more arcade racing games. I feel like they kind of died off. For sim racing kind of took over, and sim racing's cool, but I want to do stuff with cars that I can't do in real life. Rain. It's a cool graphic.
Formula Legends is racing towards release on PC and
Kinda reminds me
consoles,
of the old
but you can play the
Atari
demo
logo.
now on Steam, and also wishlisted on Steam or the Epic Game Store. But for now, let's keep it rolling with our Ones to Play section, which is a future game show staple. It's a montage of exciting games that you can play on Steam right after the show.
So, if you like what you're looking at, don't hesitate to download a demo and dig in.
First up is Catastrophe. This is an action roguelike where you play as a kitty abducted by aliens and repel enemies with your trusty sidekick, the Star Cursor. Players can mod Polo's abilities to settle on a unique playstyle and pick their route through a series of interstellar environments.
Next up, we've got Phase Zero, a survival horror throwback with fixed cameras and immersive pre-rendered
Tank
environments.
controls,
A
baby.
menacing illness has descended on the town of Flint Peak. Can you solve puzzles and tango with monsters to make it out alive?
Or what about Bloodgrounds? It's a gladiatorial roguelike with a city builder twist. You'll recruit, train, and command a crew of warriors in strategic turn-based battles, then develop a coastal city in the interim. Carve your name into the annals of history and spill buckets of blood in the process.
Alright, dude, calm
Last
down. It
but
ain't that
not
cool.
least, we've got How to Escape: Lost Submarine. With one player on PC or console and the other using a mobile companion app, you'll communicate and collaborate
That's
to complete
interesting,
puzzles
actually.
and stop the outbreak of war. No pressure. That was our ones to play montage. Be sure to follow up on anything that caught your eye.
But let's keep on sailing with another exclusive trailer for a naval combat simulator set in the late 18th century.
Every voyage begins with a plan.
Yes. Fire! Fire again! Capstan.
A vision etched on parchment.
It's gonna be a slow motion, old timey ship cannon fight like on Pirates of the Caribbean.
It is in our nature to conquer what others fear. Death
Was a cool
and
scene.
dishonor, fame and fortune. The life of a sea captain is one of duty and relentless pursuit.
The life of a seaman.
True riches are not in gold and jewels, but in the stories we bring back and the legend we become.
Goddamn colonizers.
We arrive, but never at our final destination. So we chart our next course. We sail. We fight.
Ahoy!
We endure. For the voyage is life.
Dude, there looks like there's a lot of
And
games
life is the voyage.
that are bullshit.
The survival shooter with poop mechanics.
What?
Not as in like they're bad. No, just like you have to
Now I'm
manage your
interested.
bowel movements to survive.
Oh, I might actually learn something. I love video games.
Peggy 18.
All the negative reviews you are about to read are real. People who are not ready for scum. Oh, is this... That's hilarious. Alright, this game's awesome. Maybe I'll try it out.
If those inspired reviews have grabbed your attention, then we're here to help.
Yep, you can head to the link on screen right now for a chance to win one of 100 keys for Scum 1.0.
And if you're not one of the lucky winners, then you'll just have to jump in with the rest of us when it launches on June 17th.
Our next game is a squad-based survival shooter where you dodge deadly dinosaurs. Here's the latest trailer for Deathground.
Deadly dinos are on the loose in Deathground. Whether you dare to enter solo or in a squad of up to 4 players, you must do everything you can to survive in these dinosaur-infested abandoned facilities. Could you survive?
Hi, we're Jaw Drop Games, the indie dev team behind Deathground.
The main threat you'll need to avoid is the raptors, specifically Utah raptors. So unlike velociraptors, which are much smaller, they measure around 7 feet tall. I'm about 5'3", so that's a pretty menacing height comparison for me.
We've spent most of our development time taming them, and it's been a huge challenge because...
How do you get something that size with that tail to behave all in multiplayer?
Exactly. Of course, there'll be other dinosaurs for you to deal with. The number one culprit for causing chaos is the Compsognathus, aka the Compy.
What might look like a decent hiding space for you as players might actually be a refuge for these little creatures, putting the terror in territory.
As for other species,
dude, I love how dinosaurs are just, every time they appear now, there's just more and more feathers on them.
And the next thing you know, you're being chased by a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
But it's weird,
There are
not all of
multiple maps
them.
and missions
I wonder
that
how
will be
they
playable
know.
at launch. Mission Command, the single-player tutorial, and
Is the T-Rex
geothermal, where you'll need to repair everything,
art style that everybody knows
agricultural,
just so ingrained in our heads that nobody can think of a way to put feathers on them? And what about the long necks?
Personal favourite, where you'll have to sneak in and steal raptor eggs. You know, for science.
Each mission is replayable and is an important piece of the puzzle. Each
long
detail
boys.
or collectible that you come across will help you unlock the lore and discover the truth about the disastrous events of the past.
Deathground is launching on Steam Early Access this year. Keep a lookout for our roadmap.
It's kind of interesting idea. It's like, how can we take that one
Deathground is
scene
launching into Steam
from
Early
Jurassic
Access
Park
later
1
this
where
year.
they're
Keep
in
an eye out
the
for
building
more news
trying
on
to
that.
hide from the velociraptors, that
Refusing
tension,
to
and just
acknowledge
capture
that
it
pun,
and put it
so
into an
let's
entire
move on
game.
with our
It's,
second
could
Ones
be
to
good.
Watch deep dive, shall we? Here's Rogue Factor to tell us more about the studio's new weird action-adventure game, Hell Is Us.
What happened here? Madness, hatred, and lots of it.
Hi everyone, my name is Jonathan Jacques Delated, and I am the Executive Creative Director and Executive Art Director on Hell Is Us here at Rogue Factor. So the game that we've been developing for pretty much almost 5 years now is a game called Hell Is Us. So the game is definitely like an action-adventure game.
It is set in the world of Adia. It's a rogue state where there's a lot of really weird things happening. You play Remy. He was born there. Yeah, he was raised in a foster system in Canada, and he's going back basically to find answers.
I thought this game was going to do it. I mean, maybe they are, but
the adventuring is
it
just,
almost looked
if you
like
think about it, the exploration
there was
and the
health
discovery,
or something.
they're only
Yeah,
there
like
by
why is that
team.
green
You had
light
to
on
be
his
following
back?
marker after marker, and until the last marker is over.
I wonder if that has
the
any
actual
indication
thing
on
you
like
needed to
your
find.
health status.
Almost all the
Because
variables
Dead Space, the
connected to
original Dead Space
exploration
did that,
connected
and
to your
they took away
discovery
your
are
entire
given to
HUD,
you
and
in a
it was
silver
all
platter.
on your back.
So we
and I
look at
thought
it
it was the
kind of
best
like the
idea
anniversary of our
ever.
game because we got
It was
rid
more
of all these
immersive.
things.
I remember chatting with
But it still
John
gave you
about
all the information you needed.
the old Zelda games, how it was straightforward.
And I wish
and,
more games
like,
did
you
that.
had just enough
Oh,
to
it's
know
just a
where to go,
drone.
but not too much.
It's basically how life works if you think about it, right? We basically orient ourselves by sight and hearing and what people tell us, right?
Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through.
You talk to NPCs and they're literally going to tell you a clue.
Why does that sound
right?
like the guy from
Rebecca
fucking
and
Diablo?
Zova, when she kind of hints you where the
dude who
Owen
followed the
convoy,
Wanderer.
The direction that it
The
took. She says,
Wanderer.
I don't know where they went exactly, but I know they took the road that goes behind the weird monuments. And she says, you can see them from here. And as you're talking to her, behind her, quite far, you see some peculiar monument-looking thing. You're like, is that what she's talking about? Like, is that if I go and then you go there and you see the road that turns, then it's maybe the convoy did come here. I think that's kind of very unique, and it works really, really well. Like any game, especially a game of almost 40 hours, sometimes it works better than others. No game is absolutely perfect, but it's very much it's the joy of exploration, the joy of discovery. Yeah.
The Abbey is closed. Official AAF business.
Of course, we can't talk about Hell Is Us without talking about our monsters. And the enemies, the limbic entities, are physical manifestations of human emotions, of human negative emotions. What does an emotion look like? Who knows? So we had many iterations. We ended up with these kind of like fractally, geometrically thingies, so we have grief, ecstasy,
Dude, I just
terror,
feel
and
like
rage. So
this
the
kind
Hollow Walker
of
represents
enemy
it's
design
just
is
a husk.
lazy.
That's what we call the Hollow Walker. And it's a bit like a facsimile of a human being who's felt this very strong negative emotion. And then they look like that because we tried a lot of things and they ended up looking like this,
So you'll be able to play Hell is Us on September 4th, 2025 on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and obviously PC.
Wishlist it now because Hell is Us is coming to PC and consoles on September 4th.
It's like the Temu version
we'll do
of
another world premiere, don't you? This one's an action adventure set in a drop-dead gorgeous cartoon world.
And it stars some very familiar faces.
Wait, is it us?
Maybe. Let's throw to someone who knows while I take this totally real phone call. Hello? Hi.
Cringe.
Hey Laura, hey Matt. I'm super excited to be back on the Future Game Show where I belong, and you are doing a fantastic job. Like I said to the producers when I was hosting, if you strike me down, this is live, isn't it? So yeah, New Tales reached out.
It's a lot of empty alcohol bottles back there, Cher, right?
Actually, seeing you just reminded me. They're looking for a killer writer who can also perform. Let me call Jasmine. Look, it's fine. You're doing great for time. Hey, Jazz.
Hi, Sam.
I've got a really cool gig. Want to join me in a game? If we're both in, I'm pretty sure Matt and Laura will be on board too.
Yeah, sure. I'll be in a game with you, but only if you're coming to the D&D.
Actress, writer, and content creator. What kind of content?
Barbarian.
All right. I guess we're all doing this. That was easy. So let's check out exactly what we're getting ourselves into.
All right, we'll host your show if you show our game. It's probably so fucking lame.
When it click through to the system is possible, it's no big fun.
That's cool, actually. Still looks a little lame though.
That's right, we're joining Samantha Bayard, yes, Karlak herself, and the awesome Jasmine Bular in Fading Echo.
Oh, that was
PCs
Karlak?
and consoles next year.
And you can wishlist it today on Steam or the Epic Games Store. Go, 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 go.
We got another block of back-to-back trailers up next.
Good.
Let's dig in.
Why don't you just keep doing that? Shut the fuck up.
We have been blessed to live in times of peace, but our city is not without its enemies. The demons above, and the beasts below.
All right, I'm pumped. Let's do this.
You're going to be bishops too?
Through Shale, all things are possible. It's time the three of you learn the true purpose of
This actually doesn't look bad.
Listen up.
We recruit from the finest soldiers in the church, and still, 1 out of every 3 bishops doesn't make it past the first year.
Does it get easier after that? We gave you those robes for a reason. Damn, I love the church.
think these shows are cool and all, but also I think we're living in a time where games should just come out and they should either make a name for themselves because they're good, or they just disappear into nothing. It's getting very competitive, which is a good thing. Mega Man clone.
Until dawn.
Directive 8020 is about a deep space mission to save humanity and the shape-shifting alien who gets in the way. Let's throw it over to Supermassive Games to find out more.
Cool. I'm in.
We are going to do this. Just lower the gun.
Not until you move from the scanner.
Those things could change.
It's like the Thing in space.
Don't you ever point that thing at me again.
Scan complete. Subject unidentifiable.
We need urgent assistance. Please. Help us.
Okay.
But what if that went differently? Hey, I'm Will Doyle, Creative Director on Directive 8020, and I'm here to share with you a new feature that we've added for the first time in a Dark Pictures game. Turning Points is a new narrative system which allows you to go back and change the outcome of your choices. As with all our games, Directive 8020 has a branching story with multiple endings. You'll be able to track the choices and paths that you've taken in the game and see alternate paths that link to each of the major decisions that you've made. With Turning Points, you can rewind to a pivotal point or decision, collect missing collectibles, or see how different choices would have played out. By the same token, your actions matter in our games. If you want to live by your decisions, there's also a survivor mode setting that prevents you from rewinding, but still lets you view the decision tree. Turning Points will be available both digitally and physically for all copies of the game from when you start your very first mission.
Games like these are cool, but
Directive 8020 introduces the ability to
they
rewind
innately
and
just
change
don't
your
have
choices
much
to see the
replayability
consequences
after
in
a
each
certain amount of
branching
time.
path.
It's coming to PC,
you've seen it all
PlayStation,
at a
and
certain
Xbox in 2025. And if it's not on your wish list already, go fix that.
But it's
Our
dope.
next game is just as scary, but for entirely different reasons.
Could have been a better movie.
Cairn is a death-defying climbing simulator with a meticulous control scheme. Here's the game bakers to tell you more.
Games literally
Cairn
named Karen.
is what we call a survival climber. Your goal is to climb a mountain and reach a summit no one has ever conquered. You can climb almost anywhere, and the climbing mechanics are highly realistic. You'll need to carefully manage your balance and stamina. Make a mistake, and you'll fall and get hurt. For the first time, we are also showing what it's like to climb at high altitudes. When you get up there, you'll face ice walls that require you to use ice axes and spikes. but don't think you can just jam your tools into the ice. Ice climbing is precise. You'll need to aim for cracks and edges to get a solid grip. Cairn's realistic climbing system also supports mixed climbing. That means you can have one hand on the rock and the other using an ice tool. It's up to you to read the rock face and choose the most strategic route to the top. Cairn is coming up on PlayStation 5 and Steam later this year. You can already give it a try in the demo available on PC and PS5.
Now put that climbing mechanic
Cairn
in
is
every
coming to
other game.
PlayStation and PC later this year. And you can also check out a free demo on both platforms after the show. What's next, Matt?
We're mixing things up with a double bill of trailers. Here are 2 great games from our friends at Quali.
Old school. What the fuck? Fire! Very claustrophobic. She totally has the right outfit for what she's going through. Oh my god, zombie Tyrannosaurus Rex! Well, well, well! This is kind of neat, actually. It's crazy how at this point going back old school and being creative is cooler.
Hark the Ghoul and Ground Zero are both coming soon to PC. What's up next, Laura?
Both those look
We're taking a look at a game called Hella. It's a cooperative folklore adventure where you and your friends band together as brave little mice.
Skip! Maybe. We'll see.
At Ludo. This is a psychological thriller where the protagonist is trapped inside their own home, and we're about to find out when you can play it.
PT?
Peggy 18.
Is somebody finally making a PT game?
How can you distinguish between what is real and what isn't? Do you trust what you see? What you hear? What happens when everything starts to feel wrong?
Terrifying already.
To seem, think. Like a trick.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yikes, bro. No, thank you. Ludo.
How much longer are you going to pretend to ignore it?
Forever.
Don't do it.
Forever.
Don't let him get you again.
What What is that in the background? Those are eyes. Fuck you.
Ludo is coming to PC, PS5, and Xbox. In the meantime, you can wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
It's world premiere time again, and this next reveal arrives with an introduction from a very special someone.
Hello everyone. I'm excited to be a part of Future Game Show 2025.
Shuhei Yoshida.
There are so many amazing games coming out, and I'm very happy that I have a bit more time to play them these days. As many of you know, I have been a huge fan of the work of N-Dreams. Synapse
I love
is
how
my
he's got all those
favorite
fucking toys in
VR
the
game
background.
of all time, and I'm
Ultraman.
honored to present this new groundbreaking title from the team. If you are at Summer Game Fest, I shall see you on the show floor at the N-Dreams booth. So, it is my pleasure to introduce you to Reach.
That was cool. Mirror's Edge? Interesting. Helicopter. So are you like running through a labyrinth?
Reach is an ambitious virtual reality action adventure coming to PSVR, Steam, and MetaQuest in 2025.
Okay, Matt. It's time to check in with everybody's favorite depressed and recently divorced Duck.
Oh, yes. It could only be the Duck Detective.
He may have cracked the mystery of the secret salami, but when you're that good at your job, there's always a new case to solve.
I'm used to the cold and
We're gonna skip
grace
about
of loneliness. And
10
this
minutes.
vacation.
It's Hercule Poirot.
Monsieur Poirot, I guess you know why I asked you to come.
What do you suggest I do? And can you confirm that all the passengers are
Murder
present for
on
meeting?
the Orient?
Yes, we keep the list. Everyone is here. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
This is kind of
I'm
interesting.
sorry to disrupt what promised to be a beautiful day, but I have some terrible news. But we must stay calm if we want to find the culprit. I have a small idea of the situation.
I'm May Leach. My, you got here quickly. I've just finished my latest case.
It was her.
Okay, let's see what I can find.
But someone is lying to me. It is a big case, Miss Royce. A dangerous one. What do we have here?
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. I'm now going to search each of you. Then there's still time to stop them before they strike again.
Tomorrow, the day at
Didn't
least
they
is
do that
here.
in the fucking movie?
Every question
Is this
must
literally
have
the
its
movie,
answer.
or this is a whole new story?
Agatha Christie Death on the Nile is coming to PC and consoles in September of 2025, but you can wishlist it now on Steam or the Epic Games Store.
Okay, I don't want to build up this next trailer too much, but let's just say you're gonna flip.
Oh, the puns.
I really don't understand, like, who's giving these people the money for some of these games, and how do they ever expect to make it back? This looks like a CSGO mod.
Soinks, Laura! House Flipper 2 Scooby-Doo is meddling its way onto PC and consoles this Scootober.
Now we're starting to close in on the end of the show, but not before we show you our final ones to watch deep dive.
Our team behind the scenes visited the Hangar 13 office for an exclusive insight into Mafia: The Old Country. Here's all the
there's
gory
dev
details.
interviews. Not watching that.
Mafia: The Old Country is both a prequel to the original Mafia trilogy, and it also sets things up for what might be to come in the future, going back to 1900s Sicily, so the birth of not just the Mafia game, but also the actual Mafia itself, back to where organised crime first really came from.
In Mafia: The Old Country, you play as a character called Enzo Favara, who's an upcoming gangster trying to make his way in the Sicilian Mafia.
As a child, he's worked in the sulfur mines, sold there by his parents, a really horrible upbringing for a kid, which unfortunately happened back in those days. So he doesn't know family, he doesn't really know love. He escapes, he falls in with the Teresi crime family, and then this game really, the story shows his rise through the ranks as he goes from being this impoverished young man to a made man.
For Mafia: The Old Country, we moved to Unreal Engine 5, which has really enabled us to do incredible things with the characters, with the landscapes, with the cinematics. Every single aspect of the game has undergone a significant graphical upgrade.
Mafia has always been about pushing the technology of its day to do the best in cinematic storytelling and exciting narrative gameplay. It really makes what's already an emotional story even more emotional and meaningful.
We've been able to capture incredible nuances in the mocap, in the acting, in all of the character performances. That's really helped us to bring our story to life. And as a little taste of what's in store, we've got a cinematic to show, which shows a key moment in Enzo's story.
Peggy 18.
Come forward.
What do we got here?
All of the men in this room are bound by blood.
I love the voice.
This is a family. And in this family, we follow a code of honor. It's a way of life. A brotherhood.
You're here because of your deeds.
What up?
And the assertion.
9-year-old hedgehog. Hedge. I guess that's who you.
This life is one of secrecy.
Yeah. Probably a bot.
If you make a friend, meet a woman, they must not know about our thing.
It is binding. It is not forgiving.
Guys, I just want you to know I'm Italian, and this is
to betray one.
What really happens. I did this.
Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family?
Better do it. You don't want to know what happens if you don't.
I do.
Oh, yes, sir.
Then, before the eyes of all here present,
eat this meatball. It's 1 week old. You flinch, you die.
To become a man of honor, repeat these words. I swear my loyalty to this family.
I swear my loyalty to this family.
To this family.
Flesh must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
My flesh must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
Welcome, Enzo.
Hey!
Benvenuto, Enzo. Benvenuto.
Benvenuto. Salud. Salud, Enzo. Welcome. So, shouldn't they all have that cut on the lip if...
Take a trip to Sicily when Mafia
They
the
all
Old
did
Country
that?
lands on August 8th for PC,
Yeah, just saying.
PlayStation, and Xbox.
Next
Didn't
on
look
our
like
docket is a developer presentation for Tenet of the Spark. If you haven't seen it all over social media, this is a time-hopping
No, I
brawler
haven't.
where you solve puzzles and crush enemies across 3 distinct timelines.
Looks woke.
Hey, what's up? I'm Artem, the game director at Rogue Games, a small indie team scattered around the globe. We're making our first game, Tenet of the Spark.
The true power of the spark.
It's a cinematic action where you fight bad guys over 3 timelines. Present day, the Viking Age, and the Aztec civilization, all at the same time. You got it, right?
Ancestor, I need you.
And it's not just for show. You have to use all 3 characters to explore, deal with tricky enemy types, and solve puzzles. It also answers questions you thought you'd never ask. Like, how the hell does this black boxer have a Viking for the great-great-great-grandpa? Or why does this train car turn into a giant rock? And the biggest question is, why did they risk a role with such a difficult project? Because we wanted to play a game where you can start with classic 1-2, then send your opponent across the arena with your hammer, switch again to pull this dude a little closer, hit him with a huge combo across all 3 timelines.
The hell are you?
This looks
And now
really
we make it
bad.
that game with the blood, sweat, and spark. Tenet of the Spark. You got it, right?
I got a little mini-me. Look. Watch the hook, watch the hook.
We're not dropping the release date yet because we want to do it right. But we can say it's coming to both PC and consoles. Follow and wishlist Tenet of the Spark on Steam. And go look at your family album. Maybe your grandpa was a badass like mine. You never know.
Thank you to Roar Games for the inside scoop on Tenet of the Spark. It's coming soon to PC and consoles, so pop it on your wish lists. All right, what have you got for us, Laura?
A first look at gameplay for Creasel, Feeder of Idols. This is a first-person horror shooter for fans of BioShock and Resident Evil. You fight creepy statues on a tormented island and use blood as your
I'm
ammunition.
going to pre-order it right now.
Alright, that was actually the only thing that wasn't cringy they did all show.
Guide my path.
Blumhouse again, dude.
As the shadows of the abyss close in.
If Blumhouse isn't involved, you know it's got a vibe.
Let your sacred light banish them. And I am to fall. Let my flesh turn to ash.
Taking it.
so my soul may ascend to you. Consumed in your flames for all eternity, now and forever. Crisol.
That might have been the coolest looking game.
Holy moly, that was good.
It's so neat. Crisol Theater of Idols is coming to PC, Xbox, and PS5 later this year, and your Steam wish lists in just a few moments, probably.
I hate to say it, Matt, but I think we've arrived at the final trailer.
Okay, well, how do you want to do this?
Okay, I'm thinking we both look into that camera right there,
Okay.
and we're both sad that the show's over. But it's okay, because that last trailer's really cool, and so the folks at home will be happy, and we've done a good job, I think. So, does that work?
You know, sounds perfect to me. Please enjoy our final world premiere.
Paint your nails another color.
Ooh, I liked it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Welcome, sisters, daughters of Hortus, to these blessed halls of Porthbarrow. You have been chosen, honored to the parish, to serve the will of Mother. So come, step forward. Let us see what flowers she's given us. Such radiant blooms. So full of promise. Now, I must confess a change in plans. You shan't be entering the garden today.
Take heart, faithful ones. The garden must still be tended. And tonight, you will be sown!
Ritual of Tides. A lot of horror games.
No, hold on. I've got something to show you.
Thank God, I was about to fucking freak.
Ah, I bet you didn't expect that, did you?
Bro, just don't show your shit until you have gameplay.
That was your first look at Ritual Tides, a terrifying odyssey where you tango with Lovecraftian terrors. Wishlist it now because it's coming soon to PC.
It's like going to
We'll
a
have
movie.
the full gameplay reveal during the
and then
next
the
Tuesday game
trailers
show in
start,
August, so
and it's
mark
just
your
the
calendars
name
for
of a
that.
trailer.
However,
Or the name of a
does
movie
mean
that
we've
comes
reached
up on the
very end
screen
of
and
this
then...
year's summer showcase.
Don't go anywhere, though, because FGS Live from Los Angeles airs right after this, with even more exclusive trailers, developer deep dives, and world premieres.
We'd like to thank everybody who has tuned into the summer showcase, as well as the dream-weaving developers who put their all into those amazing trailers we debuted today.
And remember, you can head to the dedicated Future Game Show Steam.
I'm good. Alright, let's start playing. Just updating my stream. here we go. So I played a little bit yesterday. If you guys haven't tuned in yet. I don't
dream
know,
of it.
level something, 8 maybe? Built a house, did some quests. We're on Dusk Wraith. Don't have a vehicle yet. Hopefully that's coming soon. But I'm liking it so far. Blood purifier. Deposit. Used to drink its contents sip by sip. A Freeman item that can store water collected with a Dew Reaper. What is this? Oh. You know what? Let's try this. It's nighttime. There's the worm.
Who's that?
Someone here.
Get shit it on. I do like sucking the blood out of these guys. I have to admit. Oh shit. I gotta take some of that. That's where I came from, if I'm not mistaken. I want to try. Let's climb this dude's house. gonna try and break into what I think is up here. Get some supplies. Ooh, it's below me. How do I get down there? So there's a sealed cave below me. That's what that icon is on the map, that like fire. Uh-oh. Bitch, I know you didn't just try to kill me like that. Who the fuck was he talking to? Eyes on hostile and just runs at me alone? Okay. How'd that work out for you, bro? I think it's down. There it is. So there's some good loot in here. I'm noticing my extractor has durability. Everything does. Well, not everything. Oh yeah, everything. So some of these caves are better than others. This one wasn't horrible, but I've had better. The more dangerous they are, the better the loot, it seems. Unless it goes deeper. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna go back home real quick. Gotta create some more storage. Drop off some of this loot so if I die I don't lose it. Forgot I had it on me. Didn't mean to do that. I think it's this, yeah. I need a fabricator and a survival. scavenger still suit. Hell yeah, let's research that. Do I have that? Fabricator. Research. Primary source caves. Oh yeah, so I should be able to make these now. What is this? Water discipline, combat. But I think I need the fabricator. Yes. So 6. Fabricator. Here we go, baby. Why does it look like it's crooked? Cool. Oh wow, it actually shows it making the part. Very cool. Digging it. I'm gonna move this. I don't want this by the door, actually. Just height. How do I rotate though? I don't think I'm rotating it correctly, but it's working. Let's put on the new armor. Neat. Steel suit is a body enclosing garment that mitigates hydration loss by giving protection from the elements and filtering reclaimed wastewater. Steel suits collect wastewater in a tube access to catching pockets while worn. This water can be consumed to restore hydration. Press F to drink from catch pocket. Okay. Depositing blood. Automatically enabled. Open automatically on foot. Open automatically on vehicle. People breaking into my house. No, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Rotate.
Impressive, Off-worlder.
There we go.
Just remember, if you didn't connect the tubes between the calves and the thigh pads just right, you'll be drinking your own liquefied feces. And that does not count as hydration, by the way. I have good news, Off-worlder. My leg has recovered enough that I will risk it to move forward. I know a place in your sector where we can meet. Craft a survey device so you can figure out how to get there and join me.
Let me see. Do you want to put this back, though? How are we looking on fuel? Thought I had way more than that, but I am just gonna go to the bathroom, guys. Give me one sec. Oh boy. God damn, dude. Whew. My doo-doos, I'm not gonna lie, have been pretty good the last couple of days. Ugh. Alright, let's see. I'm back, guys. Sorry. Hmm. Oh. Alright, I gotta craft some more darts here. I'm standing next to it. No, I gotta actually have it on me. Somebody. What is my push to talk? Okay, bye. Just want to make friends. Refine. Research small oil refinery. Research. Construct. Refined copper. I know I have some. Research surveying kit, fabricate. Fabricate a surveying probe launcher.
Did you get a probe made? Good. Static discharge from the sandstorms makes map data extremely unreliable on Arrakis. But if you can get it high enough, a handheld probe can gather enough local data to give you a snapshot of the region. Climb somewhere high and fire off the probe. Just don't let the Sardaukar spot you.
Oh. That's right. I forgot I had that. Firing a survey probe will fully reveal an area on the map by exposing locations, collectibles, hazard resources, distribution, and topography. Okay. General Fabricator, Survival Fabricator. Schematics. I make that? Oh, it's got a way higher armor value. Spice-infused copper dust. So I got copper ingots. Actually, I don't want to put that in there. Climb to high ground. Must not be seen by the Sadokar. Oh shit, there's the worm.
Very good. I'm going to the Griffin's Reach trade post. Come and find me there. Just remember to be careful crossing the sands. Move from rocky ground to rocky ground. Learn how far you can move on sand before the worm comes. And remember, look both ways before you cross the desert.
Western Vermillis Gap? What the fuck is that? Quicksand. Holy shit. There's just death? Okay. Now I know why the probes are so important. That's so cool. My fucking house! At the trade post, you can find merchants buying and selling. Alright, let's go. Man, I don't know. To negate the effect of gravity in the spherical area, you can use the sphere to lift enemies or prevent fall damage during traversal. Abilities must be equipped on the bar to activate them from the ability bar. Such a strong sense of self that you're able to alter your thought patterns to avoid. It's a technique, not an ability. Techniques. Perfect. So he needs to do the whole thing. To get that. survey back. Alright, let's move. Travel to Griffin Trade Post. Yeah, actually, I don't want to keep that on me. Alright, where are we going? I literally think that was the worm.
Eyes on enemy. So what did I get from actually doing that? Holtzman actuator. Interesting.
What up, boys? I'm crossing the sand. The worm's after me. I'm parched. Heal me! I need some blood. I'm gonna go kill this guy. No, there's real people going around, but I haven't like hit the point where PvP is happening yet. I don't know what I have to do that yet. I built a base. I don't know if you guys ever played Conan Exiles, but it's similar to that. Eventually you get like a off-road like buggy, like a motorcycle that you can drive around, and then you get a copter from the movies. You can explore even further, but right now that's not a machine. Or are you talking about like my microphone? This is the only portion of the map I've explored so far, and I just like surveyed it. There's the giant worms. That's the worm. Let me see if I can. They come out every once in a while. Yeah, there it is. If you cross the desert on foot, and you're in there too long, it will come after you and just fucking eat you. I haven't gotten to that point yet. I'm trying to avoid it. Try not to die. Because you lose, I think you lose everything that's on your body when you do that. What's cool is you can climb as long as you have stamina. And then there's hubs where other people, like that's where I'm going right now, other people are here. Buy and sell stuff. Oh fuck, I just realized I didn't take my money. I had so much money back home. Yeah, they're the bikes.
Alas, Offworlder, it seems my fame precedes me even here, at the arse end of the Haga Basin. Your Emperor's lackey, Count Fenring, has put an obscene bounty on my head. And while I'm flattered to be his great boogeyman, the added attention is making life complicated. Take a look around. There's a contract on the board that might interest you, but be careful.
Back again, like the sour tang of rancid wine.
I am Gavori.
Fucking
And
asshole.
I'll train you to, as I said, these days, I am Gavori. And I'll train.
Alright, whatever, Gabori. Pick up the first contracts. Thought I did already. Deliver 40 copper ore. Do I have any? No. Oh, fuck. Wait, what did that say? Something about PvE. Yeah, I guess it's zone based. So right now I'm in a safe zone. Since I just started. I have a shit ton of copper ore back in my base. Yeah. See if we can get in some trouble. This is fully co-op, fully multiplayer. You can form like guilds, I guess. Groups. There's dungeons. I haven't gotten to it yet. This is somebody's base. Can I use this ladder? Oh, cool. Nighttime is awesome because the sun's not beating down on you and it doesn't take away your thirst as fast. I have enough already. Might as well just go back. He is soft. This baby shit. People have bases around the fucking trade center, which are kind of lame. I wish you weren't really able to do that.
See? A unique Hydra from the production.
You keep coming back like this, I'll have to stop calling you stranger. Stranger?
You're going to find, Offworlder, that Arrakis is a planet of unique opportunity. No former prisoner would ever have access to the military technology of the Great Houses. But with the war, chaos reigns. Ships crash and are shot down, sometimes spilling military-grade materials onto the sands. The Fremen know the ways of the desert and how to do a lot with very little. The Imperium, on the other hand, have infinite resources and the production capacity of countless worlds. Plunder them, Offworlder. There is a shipwreck near here. Slip inside and claim your share of the spoils.
Is there? Where? Oh. I think I was there already.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Where's all the loot?
Watch your step, stranger. Those plants are hard to grow out here, and harder to replace. Now, you don't look like the scrap rats that swarm around the place, and you don't look like one of the crazies from the lab. So what brings you here? The Fremen? Kynes mentioned them to me in a letter. I was looking forward to meeting them, but by the time I got to Arrakis, they had been wiped out. There are actually two Kynes. The elder, Pardo Kynes, was a legend at the college on Kytane. His work on the ecological tenets of planetary transformation, magnificent. But the younger Kynes, little is known. It is said that Pardo had a child with a Fremen woman, and the result was a new Kynes. The reason I am here. Yes, Liet Kynes wrote me a letter asking me to come to Arrakis to help with a terraforming project. With such a famous father, how could I refuse? But before I arrived, Liet Kynes was lost in battle. Without the funds or backing to return to Kytane, I am forced to work with the new planetologist. I was given a ground car and an ancient sync chart of the old botanical testing stations. My task is to document their operational status. You're standing on it, or at least above it. His Majesty's Imperial Testing Number 2. Second on my list. As far as I got before I couldn't continue. The place is infested with bandits, who've in turn been infected with something. They attack all who enter, even those of us on official business. Oh, scavengers, the usual type around here, cutting up wreckage from the war to sell. The ones in the lab have gone odd. I hadn't gone very far into the lab when some of them charged at me, screaming and brandishing knives. They were covered in gore. I ran.
It's pronounced Iran.
It was unnerving. I'm not timid by nature, but I didn't want any part of whatever was happening. I came up here and set up this camp. Derek Chinara, planetologist, botanist, and political exile, I'm afraid. I've been stuck out here for a while. I learned the hard way. Never say the wrong thing to someone from Kytane. Cyprian Io. I loathe that name. Barely a planetologist at all. To think of the legacy of the Kynes in the hands of this fop makes me sick.
That's racist, dude.
I would gladly teach you, but there is something I must do. Perhaps we can help each other out. You look like something that stumbled out of a shipwreck. I don't have any way to pay, unless you're interested in a planetary ecology lesson. That's easy. Somewhere in the station is a manifest containing a full log of the supplies that... Be careful.
Okay.
Collins has been acting real strange since finding that corpse with the Telexu satchel. I don't trust him. Keep an eye out next time you're out on a salvage run. If he starts acting weird, dart him.
Who's screaming away? What the fuck? This don't look good.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2. I am the station supervisor, Dr. Ronald Greer. The ultimate mission of these stations is to find or engineer botanical species capable of thriving in the extremely arid conditions of Arrakis. A true challenge, as I'm sure any visitor who has traveled through the barren rocks and sand above will agree. Our first task has been the installation and testing of wind-trapped units capable of reclaiming moisture from the atmosphere. I'm pleased to report complete success, both with the installation and functioning of these devices. The thriving vegetation you will find within these walls is a testament to the success of this technology.
What the fuck is going on?
I thought I could trust Druce. But I know now that he's part of the plot. Eh? I heard the worms out in the desert whispering to him last night, and the bastard whispered back. I did. They're all in league against me. All of them. But they won't get me if I get them first. Music is cool. Shit ton of ammo.
passive suspensor belt. Protects user from taking damage from falling, automatically kicks on at damaging speeds, and will persist as long as the user has power. Cool.
Don't sleep. That's when they come for you. Glow and guards. Don't sleep. They're watching. Find a knife, or maybe a hammer. Either would be good, but both is better. Just don't sleep. Don't sleep. Don't sleep!
Alright. Only where to go. Only place to go is down.
Beneath the hill where the fox runs lightly, a dappled sun shines brightly. Where the fox runs lightly.
You can't hide from me, little bird. Where are you?
Beneath the hill in the fennel brake. Spy, my love. I cannot wake. Go away. Go away.
There's the little bird. Gotcha!
Guy just scared the shit out of me. Secret door? Get shit on. Give me your blood. Sand bike park. Sweet. Why won't my health go up anymore? come shielded enemies use either slow blade attacks to penetrate a shield, poison, or fire to damage through their shields, or concentrated fire to temporarily disable their shields. Disruptors are designed to be more effective at disabling shields than others.
Yes. So then he comes in here saying, "Hey, boss, what's that weird smell?" That weird smell? Yeah, just like that he does, just like that, yeah? Yeah, and then he says, "What's wrong with the plants in here? They look sick. Maybe we should trim them back." That's what he said. He said that. Those exact words, that's what he said. He said, "Trim them back. Trim them back!" Oh, yeah. So you know what I did?
Nice.
I trimmed him back. Oh, yeah. I trimmed him back real good. Just...
Collins and Omar from Broken Land Trek. 2 Duneman still suits, full of holes, stained, sun-bleached, junked. One Atreides House Trooper rucksack, serviceable, Omar will keep. 1 Telexu-made satchel with several vials. Opened the vial, but it was empty, smelled bad, junked. 3 thumpers, fair to poor condition, selling windsack.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2. I am the station supervisor, Dr. Rommel Greer. The ultimate mission of these stations is to find or engineer botanical species capable of thriving in the extremely arid conditions of Arrakis. A true challenge, as I'm sure...
I feel like there was a door that I couldn't get into at some point. Maybe I'm crazy. Probably crazy. This game's a little wonky. Couldn't attack. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back up. I don't feel like fighting that guy again.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2.
Shut the
I'm
fuck
the
up.
station supervisor.
Oh, wait. Hello. Maybe this is what I remember.
Collins has been acting real strange since finding that corpse with the Telexu statue. I don't trust him. Keep an eye out next time you're out on a salvage run. If he starts acting weird, talk to him.
Alright. We're getting some missions done. Now we need to go here. But actually, let's go up first. Talk to that dude, and then we'll go. No, wrong way. Whoops.
You've come back. You don't know how rare that is on Arrakis. Have you done it? You have? That's incredible. I thought those crazies down there would keep me stuck here forever. Oh, wonderful. Say what you will about the old Empire, but they knew how to keep a record. Yes, of course, I haven't forgotten. Pay attention. Life, all life, is in the service of life.
Okay.
There. Though I must confess, I wasn't expecting such an apt pupil. It was more like you were remembering than learning. Odd.
Alright, so now... Cool. Extreme tensile strength, signal launches you into the direction of the cable. It'll also be used. Oh, that's the starting one. Range damage. I kind of want to do this. So, protects user from taking damage from falling. Use burst of floating during performances. Jump twice to activate the float upwards. Neat. Kind of want to try it. Oh. Okay. That's neat. Somebody's house? Did it get raided? Looks like it did. Or they abandoned it. Whoa. I think that was a fabricator activating because I was close.
Who's that?
There's someone here. Identify. Reveal your. Someone's here. Identify yourself. Someone's here. Guns.
He's got incoming. Coming.
They're coming.
Easy. That's what I want, I think.
The Kirab have their market going again. Looks like they've chosen Mirzaba this year. There are scores of them camped out all around the hammer. Of course, that's only a problem if you need to go by there. For the rest of us, it means more time to work without some dirty bandits stealing everything you find.
Dirty band.
I need help.
Where is this fucking ship? was a real person. Whoops. Cool, he's actually talking.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
I just log out. Okay. So you can log out anywhere.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm
I
is
gotta go
approaching.
for a little bit. I'll be back.